Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Cyrus summoned Laura and Spencer to his hospital room, where he informed them that Esm had visited him the night before. When Laura demanded to know what was going on, Spencer admitted that he had seen Nikolas. Spencer noted that Nikolas had returned to Port Charles to collect Ace. "And I let him," Spencer murmured. Laura raged at Spencer, who declared that he would not let Ace be raised by a psychopath like Esm. Laura chastised Spencer of using Esm's history whenever it suited him, claiming that Esm had worked hard to become a better person. Spencer claimed that Laura didn't comprehend. "I know the truth now. She has been lying. She remembers. She remembers everything," Spencer stated. Spencer recalls learning that Esm had regained her memory. Laura continued to strongly defend Esm, claiming that Spencer lacked clear evidence that Esm's memories had returned. Spencer questioned why Laura still believed in Esm. Laura yelled that Ace should join her and Esm. Laura scolded Spencer for letting Nikolas steal Ace. Laura called Dante moments later, outside Cyrus' room, to inform him that Ace had been taken. Ava was enraged when Esm paid her an impromptu visit at the Jerome Gallery, asking whether she had seen Nikolas. Esm said that Nikolas had kidnapped Ace. Ava listened to Esm's frenzied rambling over being separated from Ace. Ava questioned why Esm had come to meet her. Esm suspected that Ava had seen Nikolas. Ava then claimed that Esm would never discover Ace. When Esm questioned if she had helped Nikolas take Ace, Ava sneered. Esm refused to give up, claiming she had resources to find Ace. When pushed for clarification, Esm recalled her encounter with Cyrus. When Ava inquired why Cyrus would help Esm, Esm stormed off. Willow told Adam in his hospital room that he had to have his stomach pumped the night before due to an overdose. Portia entered and stated that Adam would need to be evaluated by a psychiatrist. Adam roared in outrage when Portia mentioned that the hospital had contacted his parents. Portia carefully explained that the hospital was unable to share information with Adam's parents because he was older than 18. Portia begged with Adam to be honest with the doctors, his parents, and himself. Jocelyn and Dex were standing near the nurses' station. Moments later, Adam's father appeared. He demanded to see Adam. Adam's father and Jocelyn quickly started squabbling about Adam's care. Jocelyn stated that Adam was experiencing panic attacks. Adam's father raged, telling Jocelyn not to worry about Adam. "It should concern you that your son tried to kill himself last night," she said. Adam's father accused Jocelyn of lying and yelled for her to be dragged out. Portia ordered Jocelyn to leave, then invited Adam's father to join her in Adam's room. At Bobby's diner, Sam inquired whether Carly had observed any changes in Drew since his release from Pentonville. Carly vented about Nina. Sam agreed with Carly, who said she was striving to be a better person. Sam clasped Carly's hand and stated that Bobby would be proud of her. Sam inquired if Carly had any advice on how to assist Drew. Carly said she would do anything to help Drew. Nina was taken aback at the Crimson office when she saw her possessions being packaged up and carried out by movers. Nina inquired as to what was happening. Drew appeared and gloated about firing Nina. Nina protested, claiming that she had managed a profitable magazine for years. Nina continued, "It is Aurora's flagship, and I consider it my baby. Speaking of, what type of parent wrecks his company and his child's legacy? Isn't Scout a large shareholder?" Nina asked. Drew then approached Nina and stood directly in front of her. He raged at Nina to never speak Scout's name again. Drew started to berate and scream at Nina. He accused her of being insecure about Carly's role in Willow and Sunny's lives. Nina was plainly appalled by Drew, and she reminded him that he was responsible for putting himself at danger at Pentonville by engaging in insider trading. Drew stated that he wanted to take Nina out. Nina yelled that Drew couldn't fire her or there'd be no magazine. Drew stated that he would do anything to make Nina pay for tipping off the SEC. Drew then instructed Nina to sign a termination agreement. He threatened to lay off all of Crimson's employees and close the magazine if she refused. Nina looked into the box where she had dumped the agreement and discovered a boxed-up portrait of Willow, Wiley, and Amelia. Drew informed Nina that her time was up and demanded a decision from her. Nina signed the deal while Drew continued to gloat. Drew insisted that he would not have sabotaged Crimson to spite Nina. Drew accuses Nina of playing martyr. Nina brazenly declared that the magazine was nothing without her and that the staff would resign without her. "I created this magazine. This is my magazine. I am irreplaceable," Nina yelled. Drew boasted that he had already replaced Nina. Just then, Carly walked in. "Nina, meet Crimson's new editor-in-chief," Drew stated in response. Carly smirked. "Coincidences may occur in real life, but what about soaps? Not very much. So we assume that General Hospital's recent 1-2 punch is laying the groundwork for a liaison reunion that has been planned for years. Follow our rationale. First, during the show's 60th anniversary special, it was announced that Steve Burton will reprise his role as the late Jason Morgan. The soap's creators then teased that Elizabeth will receive a shocking surprise. A little while into the new year, Elizabeth will be stunned, Chris Van Etten and Dan O'Connor told Soap Opera Digest, when a presence from her past ends up on her doorstep needing her assistance. Could the presence from her past be anybody other than Jason, who is still alive and well after surviving the 2021 tunnel collapse that purportedly transported him to that fantastic tiny black t-shirt sale in the afterlife? From a plot standpoint, the timing is ideal. Elizabeth and her significant other Finn are finally in a good position, or, in other words, ripe for disruption. And if Liz conceals Jason's resurrection from her lover, after already lying about her relationship with Nikolas, the couple may be game over. The hospital may not be the most discreet place to meet. Credit: ABC. Meanwhile, Liz assists Jason in determining the best approach to inform Port Charles, including former wife Sam and former wife Carly, that rumors of his death were grossly exaggerated, and the ex-lovers may be reminded of how important they once were to each other. So by the time Finn discovers that Liz has kept another whopper of a secret, she may just be slightly sad to see their romance end. Unfortunately, the hits keep coming for General Hospital. On January 21, word leaked that David Gale, who played Dr. Joe Scanlon on the spin-off series Port Charles, had died at the age of 58. Soap Opera Network, which learned of the sad news through an Instagram story by Peter Ferriero, who hosts a Beverly Hills 90,210 podcast, did not mention the cause of death. Years before his 1999 to 2000 stint as a recast of Michael Dietz, Alan Michael, Guiding Light, on Port Charles, Gale appeared on the original 90,210 as Stuart Carson, a Richie Rich who was temporarily engaged to Shannon Doherty's Brenda Walsh. He was also a regular on the primetime serial Savannah in the mid-1990s and acted in Robin's Hood, a 1994-95 drama in which a prosecutor, played by future bold and beautiful guest actress Linda Pearl, took juvenile criminals under her wing rather than giving them a second chance by throwing them in prison. During Gale's visit to Port Charles, Joe's brother Frank and ex Courtney Canelos moved heaven, hell, and everything to ensure that he returned to her rather than marrying his true love, Scotty Baldwin's eldest daughter Karen Wexler. Jay Pickett, who portrayed Frank, died of a heart attack 3 years ago at the age of 60. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.